Well, the Shawnee boys soccer team has been the definition of consistency. Since 2019, the Indians have made 3 straight trips to regionals, and that included a state semifinal finish in 2020. The expectations for this year's Tribe team is just as high. Our Tony Quach has more from Shawnee High School.
Yellow. Expectations this year. I know the boys want to win the WBL again. We made some long-term and short-term goals. The longer-term goals are getting deep into the tournament again and just making sure we represent our community well.
Shawnee enters this season as the 3-time defending WBL champs, and the Indians have not lost a regular season conference game in 33 contests.
We tend to play really, really fast. Like, we are always trying to think one step ahead, trying to see that next pass, trying to see the gaps in the spaces between the defense. So we're always trying to look to exploit that and get it behind as best we can. Because we have 3 really great forwards and more on this team that can really move the ball well from every aspect of the game. From the back line to the midfield, we can move the ball super well.
Through the first 8 games, the Indians outscored their opponents 33-9. Of those 33 goals, 17 of them were scored by Austin Miller, and Miller credits his coach's new playing style.
It used to just be a kick it up the field and go chase it in the years before. Now it's more true soccer, finding feet, dropping it back, playing smart, playing patient, and I think that'll definitely pay off when we see good teams.
On Thursday will be a rematch of last year's district finals between the Shawnee Indians and the St. Mary's Rough Riders. Both teams are currently tied for first in the WBL with 12 points and a 4-0 record. The winner of that game will take sole possession of first place in the conference.
They've been up there. They've been top of the WBL every year, and their coach does a good job. Their players do a good job. They've got a lot of confidence going into Thursday, and we look to just kind of focus on ourselves a little bit and make sure we're doing the right things. I think if we're doing the right things, then we come out on top on Thursday.
So this is always going to be a big game for us. Obviously, we're sharing the top spot right now. We really look like we want to capitalize on it and take the top so we can try and get that 4 years running champs, 4 years in a row. But it'll take a lot of work on Thursday. They're a really athletic team, so they'll be tough to stop.
For this year's Shawnee soccer team, they plan to live up to those high expectations and make a deep trek when it comes time for the postseason. And it'll take the entire team to make that a reality.
They're going to perform no matter what. I think it's getting our mid-level guys to step up and kind of stretch themselves a little bit and get them to be contributors. I think that's the X factor for me, is getting our role players and playing bigger roles.
In Lima, Tony Quach, your News Now Sports.